Well, ho, friends, Colonel Failure. Well, let's not mess around, shall we? This is Railroad Corporation, and here's the news: we failed both contracts, and we've paid the penalty as a result of failing those contracts. So that's that. It's a brand new day, and I'm feeling good, or something. Yes. Yeah. Rather bit off more than I could chew there. It felt like it was going to be a grand adventure, but then wasn't. And there's that. Now then, I have been reliably informed by, I don't know, all the comments that by upgrading stations a little further we can add a second platform, which we have now done here. Look, that's helpful. That's jolly helpful. That we may have to do a bit of a track retinker to get it doing its thing, but that we have multiple platforms inside the station now is certainly helpful. Probably. Now, I've still got an awful lot of damage to unpick over here, and there's a couple of kind of fundamental reasons why that's occurring, but hopefully I'll have a train somewhere, somehow, that can get me back on track. Huh? Yeah? No? No, not going for that? Well, there's no pleasing some people. Bombastic intro. Okay, so the problem that we've got here is that I was bringing in 2 carrier loads of sawmill log type wood activity to the sawmill, and then the lumber that was put out the other end, it wasn't a 1-for-1 ratio, so there was some stuff left over, and I thought I was being clever in not balancing those loads perfectly. And now we are where you clearly see that we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell everything, because I've got 100 grand in the bank, and that's what I started with. So I'm going to sell all of this lot. Yeah, scrap it. Yep. And we'll get the money back, and we'll go again. Because you know why? This is a free game, and therefore there's no one could hold me accountable for my my business practices, ill-conceived though they may be. That seems to have spurred Train 7 into life, which is a nice thing to happen. I guess actually the benefit of having this chap now run is that he'll gradually empty it out. Where's unload everything? You're at Montgomery. We could unload those. I'm carrying a couple of things of what's it on there at the moment. Yeah, those look like logs. Probably because they are. So if we tell it to unload those when it gets there, it shouldn't ever pick any more up. Hold on. No, you hit cancel. Remember to hit the apply button. You've made this mistake before. Okay. All right. Do that. And then apply. Okay. Right. So that one should now unpick some of the damage that we've done to ourselves. We are still turning a profit. Hooray for us. And that's... Well, that's something, I suppose. That's somewhere to start. Now, I'm also tempted to tear up all the track that we've got here, relay it according to having 2 platforms going on there now, and then maybe we'll be able to run a little bit more efficiently. The secret weapon would appear to be one good type, 1 train. If you try and do it with multiple trains, you are more likely to come unstuck. The other suggestion that I had, we'll explore in a moment actually, which is short sections of track give you more signals because signals auto-place. That's a level of freedom that I don't want. I want to place my own signals if it's all the same to you. Anyway, let's pause that up, and then we'll get the tear things apart button on the go. Yeah, kill all of this, and go again. If we're really lucky, I'll remember where all this stuff is trying to go, and then we'll just replicate it. If I'm unlucky, however, that won't be the case. Yeah, this is... Hang on. Whoa. Track's expensive. Don't just arbitrarily... You forgot how expensive track is. So don't get carried away. So if we do a tiny little bit of track there, and a bit there, and a bit here, and a bit there, and we go into that side, then theoretically there should be signals all over the place. Now we've got these telegraph poles going on, which might be something, but equally it might not be something. Also, worth bearing in mind, that's a pretty awful piece of track laying. So we'll undo a step and another step and then one more step. And then we'll keep going. Just keep confirm. All right, okay, that seemed to work. And then round the corner, let's aim for 665. Seems like a realistic number, but 62 also is one that makes me cheerful. Right, okay, so I mean that's not perfect, but it does something, and that's something. Then we'll do the other side as well. Yeah, confirm. Ooh, it's very keen on you confirming everything, isn't it? And then we'll send this tiger round the outside. Now, I'm pretty sure this doesn't break the current route that is passing through the station. Stop trying to snap into the other track. What I require of you is some parallel behaviour. And maybe it will work out well for us, and maybe it won't. But we're going to do it anyway. 12 miles per hour is the connection speed there. How much you can charge me? $7,000. Perfect. I'll take that. And then if I recall correctly, we have one more track that connects with this one over here. And I bet I can't do this because the track doesn't like being laid over other track. No. Okay. All right. No. Well, never mind then. Do that onto that one, if you would be so kind. Right. Okay. There we go. We should be in some kind of business. I'm going to advance the speed advancement motif formulator there and see if everything works or if I've perplexed my trains beyond reason. I'm hopeful that I haven't, but T4 will tell us, I'm sure, whether I've now made a pig's ear of this or not. You are my passenger train. Okay, so do something with passengers, would you? You're going from Oxnard to... I thought you were going to Riverside. You are going to Riverside. Nope. Where in fact are you now heading? I want to talk to you. You're going to River. Yes, you're going to Riverside. I need to lay in another piece of track for you there, friendo. So give me a moment and I'll make that work. Let's just weasel off from... No, just weasel off from... There you go. From there over to here. That's pretty horrendous. We'll go triple, sort of, kind of like that a bit. I tell you, the magnetic linking system on this track laying tool is somewhat enthusiastic, let's say. Right, it's coming back. He did a turnaround up at the station there. I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking here. I think we can probably fix that. Let's do that a little bit better. Yeah, and that. And this and that. Oh, no, not that one. That just come. That's it. There you go. Go. Right. And then this one is going to be jolly sporting. And confirm. Cool. And then you come over here and get onto there. That will probably suffice, I think. It's not my finest hour of track laying there, but firstly, didn't take an hour. Secondly, so be it. T7, what's... exactly, I'm done with you. Right, what's going on with you? You are trying to go to Montgomery, right? Why for hath you a problem? Because you need to something? Yeah, come on. Go. Activate. Make the magic happen. What's your problem? John Ball could not unload lumber to City... What's it? Suffolk. I'm not asking you to. What's this? This is... contract cannot be fulfilled. Oh, I see. It's because this is a contract load. All right. Yeah. Kill all these then. Right. And then instead unload whatever it is you are carrying, which is lumber. 2, 3, 4. All right. Go to Suffolk and apply. Thank you. Right, now get back to some kind of practical business. You've got a couple of bits of log there, which will turn into a couple more bits of plank. I'm pretty sure my station here now has, or the sawmill here, now has the capacity. It doesn't. Well, that's a mite unhelpful, isn't it? And you are just waiting there because that guy's still coming over the bridge. Now, did we actually get... Because you can see signals. We got one there. We've got another one there. That one was there already. It's not really placed very many more signals. It seems to place them close to where a switch resides at the moment. So there's always going to be some level of mucking about. Yeah, it's not gonna work, man. Just I'll tell you, look, pick up the give me the train. Never mind unloading that. Just apply, yeah. Pick up some logs and go back to work, would you? Would you mind? There you go. Go to here. No, you won't be able to do that. Go to Suffolk. There you go. Apply. Right, you've taken on some fuel. You're doing something with something else. You've got some logs. There you go. 3 logs. We asked for 4. You've done 3. And I'm supposed to be grateful about that. So jolly good. Well done, everybody. That's splendid. Right, okay, now then. I have, I believe, now unpicked the problems that we had before, which means that we are once again able to look forward to I don't know, something in the region of what one might laughingly call progress. Right, let's go for... Yeah, that's not terribly exciting. We've got good pulling mass already. This is acceleration. We've done those as well. A bit more max speed. Yeah, we'll get that on the speed. Oh, that's it. Yeah, whack that in the business. Bit of reliability. Yeah, we'll have that. I can't do that at the moment. That's all right. They're nearly done. I'll sit here for a minute because it's a riveting screen to look at, and I think everybody's going to appreciate looking at it. New land is available in Oxnard. So, what I suspect we are talking about here is that let's consume less fuel. And Chief Scientist Ivan there, could be, is going to start working on that. So, with everything consuming less fuel, well, when I say everything, I mean the 2 trains that I currently operate now pulling slightly less fuel, then that's all tickety-boo. Which route are you actually running? You're running Riverside Oxnard. We could run another one that is Oxnard Suffolk. Let's do it. Yeah, let's put another train in motion. I don't think it's going to break everything, but I have been known to be wrong. I know this may take you by surprise, but it's a fact. Right, add station. You're going to Oxnard, where you shall load both some chaps with bowler hats on and their important envelopes, which will then go to another station where we will call Suffolk, because it's miles away, see, so we make good money from it. Unload these chaps and those ones, and then when you're done with that, load up those ones and these ones. Same again at this end. Do that, do this, hit the apply button, and they'll fly right by. Okay, right, that's good. Now then, I'm in the mood for dancing. No, actually, that's not true. I'm in the mood for pushing some buttons over here and seeing what we can get out of it. Here is our logging camp, which we own. This is ours. I paid money for that, and apparently it's making me some cash. But, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, let's... can we get a new facility in here? We can get cheaper maintenance, faster maintenance, and a coal warehouse. None of these are that exciting, though. Second filling unit. No, that's boring. Second repair shop is also boring. Oh, I'd hope for something just a smidge more dramatic. And there's City Hall going on there, which is super. No, smidge more dramatic, not currently available. Let's upgrade the station to maximum. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Right, we've now got 3 tracks available in the station. What kind of amazing facilities can we have? Fuel is cheaper. Yeah, go for it. What else? Faster maintenance. You bet. And then what else? The filling station speed up. No. Cheaper maintenance. And then the filling station speed up. Well, there you go. That's that then. I suppose I've completed the station. Where's my Steam achievement there? Which surely I have earned through my own hard work and steadfast something. Right, T7 is now operating correctly. We are starting to run lower on planks. That's fine. I'll put a new train in motion whose entire reason for living is the hauling of planks because it will make them happy. Right, okay, Bully. Right, you're going to go from Sant, Barbara, yep, where you're going to load up a couple of logs, just 2, right? Also, when you're here, get yourself fixed. And then we add another station, and that station is going to be Monty. There you go, where you shall unload the logs. And that is all I require of you. Or is it? It is. Okay. Apply. Get to work. All right, that's a little bit busier now. Splendid. I'm also making money like the proverbial bandit. I've got 200 and lots in money. Well, let's get the DeWitt. It's going to take 500 days, apparently. Now, I saw somewhere the opportunity to have some kind of HR office, and now I'm going to figure out how. Well, you got a research department. Yes. Does this have anything other than choo-choo trains? No. Then it too is dead to me now. All right, well, that wasn't it. That has been broken while on the way. We've got a broken down train. Why are you broken down? Well, clearly because you're not getting... No, but you're getting repaired every time you visit Riverside. But it has to be said that the condition of this locomotive is not what one might like. And therefore, it would probably behoove me to replace the locomotive with a new one. On which note have you clowns finished that which I have bade you? No, not quite. 85% and climbing. Well, you keep climbing there, friend. And then we'll... I think we'll just pile drive through this lot, you know. We'll just keep motoring through here. I did see another research office somewhere, and we'll go and investigate that because I've got the money to do all this research until, you know, forever. But we want to see the DeWitt, right? All right, well, this clown's broken down again. What are you doing? Oxnard, Riverside. Okay, get scrapped. Yup. That was easy. Right, Oxnard to Riverside using a train. That should be straightforward enough. Right, here's the DeWitt. That's the one. We're starting to look like something that actually might possibly be a locomotive now. What are you capable of? Power of 53 horsepower versus 59 on the John Bull. Max speed 40, max speed 50. Yeah, max speed 50, flipping 5, mate. Right, add the station of Oxy. And we will load that with the Passage and the Envelope. We will also unload Passage Envelope as well, because that's what people like. We will then head our merry way up to Riverside, where the same Passage Envelope behaviour will occur. We'll hit apply. Oh no, we'll go. Do me a favour, Ralph. Give him a bit of a pump and a squeeze there. And that'll do nicely. Right, I think it's T10 we're looking for here, so let's zoom in. It's always nice to see a new locomotive doing its thing. This one appears to be towing a milk float, which is particularly charming, and that's all good. But hopefully the extra turn of speed that this has got will generate me a small, nay moderate chunk of change. Why are you red? Because it's all busted. Okay, valid. I see your point. You're going to start breaking down as well, aren't you? Don't tell me you're not, because I know that you are. Is there a way I can just simply replace the loco? Copy isn't going to do it. Scrap doesn't do it. Specs. You push the button and things occur. Route is this bit over here. See? Like that. Specs, can I now, or do I have to just throw you away like so much rubbish? Here's the Here's the action item list, and I don't think that's it. Oh, hold on. What have we got here? Trading department. Need to set up department in the office. Need to set up... Well, let's go to the office. I was in the office, and they were offering me no such thing. Right, okay. Oh, upgrades. Right, I bought them all. We are well and truly upgraded. Research department, let's get some more. Yes, double the scientists, double the science. Right, HR department, trading department, ooh, finance department, not interested, don't need it. Let's go for a bit of HR, and let's go for a bit of finance. Actually, wasn't that the one you said you didn't need? Let's go for a bit of trading as well. Yeah, I've got all the money, and I'm continuing to make more money, so I shall quite simply just continue with that. Right, push the HR button. I've got office space. Yep, my staff is me. Well, aren't I the lucky one? Where might one further interface with one? Oh, flipping heck, what have I built there? Is that town hall? Or is that my office? Let's buy some land. Okay. Ha 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 ha! I bought land. What are you going to do with me? Oh, construct something. Well, this is all jolly exciting, isn't it? Now. No, you need cloth as well. And I don't currently have any cloth, but at least I own the land. I'm going to leave that alone for the moment and poke it presently. The city hall, no. What happened to my... Oh, I see. I really did upgrade my office into some kind of monstrosity. Right, no, that's logging. Office. Hello. The finance department, the trading department, the HR department. No, there's the HR department. What do I need to now click in order... It's over here, isn't it? It's the labour exchange. Right. Zera Colburn will improve the mileage and reduce me upkeep expenses. Grain and meat will cost me less. Construction costs are lower. Construction costs are lower. Right, Zera, you're hired. Welcome to the team there, Chief. You're going to give me salary of $520 a month. Nah, it's all right, man. I'm not really building anything at the moment. What else have we got going on here? Someone else just turned up. Employee salary minus 25%. Now that's, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jemima. That's the kind of attitude that I like. But at the present time, I've got no real need for it. We also have global trade. I don't own any warehouses. Oh, I could build one here and see what it does. And because money and sense have now both departed me, I'm into it. Right, okay, gone in, trading department. Yeah, we'll use the Santa Barbara warehouse as it's the only one I've got. What's on the commodity exchange? All right, do I have any? No. City, but I own a flipping lumber camp. Should I not have some? Don't you think that would be nice? I still have to pay for it, even though it's coming from my shed. Seems a little bit rich. Okay, that's what that does. It's a means of buying in the goods that you don't have immediate access to, and that's cool. That's fine. Right, how is my lumber situation actually going at the moment? I'm hoping that by picking up 4 at a time, we'll make some progress. But I wonder whether the old T7 there has got the wherewithal to do the job. You're no longer doing that. That's no longer your concern. Apply now. Is there remove all actions, move the waypoint down the schedule? It's not on the route side of things. On the spec side of things, however, can we say, hey guy, I'd quite like to replace you with a fresh new engine with a lick of paint that could be described as puce. I guess not. Okay, well, look, we'll buy another loco. It's broke. Just scrap it. Yeah, I'll take the money. Right, buy another loco, and it's going to be a DeWitt Clinton. I don't know. I mean, based on what it's got going on, 6.7 per mile. The John Bull consumes 14.3. This has got double the maximum mileage. The upkeep is less. It's got almost as much power. It's max pulling mass is less. That's why, is because the John Bull is designed to haul a lot. Okay, well, in which case, we'll just go and... What does Jarvis do? Yeah, you see, Jarvis means business. Let's get that. I should have more lads now as well, which will mean we can turn this around like double quick fast. Fellas, turn it around double quick fast. 1 times Jarvis, please, because that will be extra special. And then we'll look at... I mean, look at all this splendid stuff that we can work on. I'll tell you what else. I'm going to upgrade my my science team while I'm at it, because I'm still rolling in cash. I do believe I might have found a mode that has made it incredibly difficult for me to go bust. I know, and it's not for a lack of trying, I can tell you. Yeah, let's have that. Yeah, I'll go in here. All right. How many more does that get me? That gets me up to 20. Now, I doubt very much I can build a second office and therefore, just get scientists pouring out of every pore in my body in that way that pouring things do. T8 has broken down. Okay. Jarvo, what are you good at? All of it. All right. I'm going to buy one, but we'll get the lads working on that. Well, we'll get half of the lads working on that. And then we'll get the other half of the lads working on, let's say, pulling mass. Yes, which sounds vaguely like pudding. But that just could be because I feel like some pudding at the moment. Right, bang that on there like so. Buy a new loco. It's going to be a Jarvis, which looks like a train. And we're going to add the station of choice, which is Monty here. No, you did that wrong. Do it again. You do that, you click this, then you choose Monty from here. There you go, well done. Load up the plankitude. Tell you what, go for 5. See it? Oh no, that's 100 tons of 60. That's 80 tons of 60. You'll be fine. You'll be all right with that. And then head on up to the switch where they'll buy that off you for good money. Now, if there were a local purchaser, and I think Montgomery actually might be a purchaser. Yeah, it does. Monty buys the lumber as well, but it's closer, so I won't make quite as much cash. I would rather make a little bit more cash, even though it comes in more slowly, simply because that's sensible. Right, unload. Yeah, that's it. This train is overloaded. Yeah, and I don't. Oh, apparently I do care. Oh, that's unfortunate. Evidently, the John Bull has got quite a lot to say for itself when it comes to being grunty and having some get up and go about it. So that's all rather splendid. Right, what's going on in Waco? Absolutely nothing. We would have to wait for Waco to become developed, or we could always buy the land and bang something in there. Same deal appears to apply with Taylorsville as well. T8's broken. What are you? You're just a humble passenger train running from Oxnard to Suffolk and is now scrapped. If I've missed the way to replace engines, then please do fill me in. I know this is the last in the series, as it were, but this kind of knowledge may come back to reward me later on when I inevitably visit the game once more. We're going from Oxymopoxy, unload dudes and their fan mail, load dudes with fan mail to send, and then head out to I was going to say Ipswich, and that would be because Ipswich is the county town of Suffolk, of course, and one of those, and then unload that and this, and then get back to work. Now, given that that's only carrying 2 wagons there, I would hope that it is going to proceed at a rate that one could consider terrifying, were one intimidated by speeds like 37 miles per hour. Let's just wait and see how he does. There we go, coming out. Looks like a train. Smells like a train. He's certainly out here. And I'm not even at max Q at the moment. We're proceeding at quite a leisurely pace. Right, there goes my lumber train. That's good. How is the lumber balance situation? As before, we're dropping off 2 at a time, and we're refilling that flaming sawmill in a hurry. What's your drama? You should be loading. What's occurring here? You should have just loaded some planks, which I am not seeing happen. Has to be. Says moving. I say hogwash. I say you are not moving. I say you are just sat there, and I'm paying you money while you're doing precious little to further my aims. Train 11. Does it still exist? Yeah, you're going to Suffolk. You're flipping not though, are you? Is it because you're waiting for this ruddy log train to arrive? Because if so, don't. Get thee gone. Hoist thyself, buy thine own coupling musket, and shove thyself out on yonder track, wherefore one might benefit me more. Right, 11. Get to it. Right, and that also includes, flinging stuff into the air with your mind and getting a nosebleed and whatnot. But if you wouldn't mind, doing some work here, that would be absolutely terrific. Any time now. Any time would be good. Right, let's go and have a word with Noddy Science over here. We've upped the pulling mass. That's good. We've got a bit more grunt overall. That's nice too. Top speed would also be good, but let's up the lifetime of everything. That'll take 60 days. Cool, fine. I can allow that. We'll up the reliability because, well, we've had plenty of things breaking down, so having more reliability is a good thing. Right, up the tempo on that. Here's 11. Why is that saying 11? Is that a technical error of some description? I rather think it is. 11 was working all this time, and I was chastising it for being a laggardly individual that was not helping me in the slightest. There it is now. It teleported. My gosh. Well, that train has become awful confused, and as a result, I don't know if I can believe my eyes anymore. What I can believe is my bank. Oh, hold on. Don't we owe the bank some money? Trading, finance department. Take a loan. No, we don't want to take a loan. Reports. There we go. Quarter of 1842. It's not even the start of transport fever yet, and we're already there. Overdraft limit is 50 large, which we don't have. We owe nothing to nobody. I'm making money hand over fist. I'm just going to declare victory. That's it. That's your lot. We're done here. I'm going to slow it down so we can get some kind of a glamour shot going on. It'll probably be a glamour shot of a train endlessly waiting outside the station because they can't quite figure out how to share a track in an appropriate fashion. You all right there? You seem to be a little bit, hesitant when it comes to... Oh, all right, you're in already. I've been Colonel Failure. I like it. Yeah, I mean, there's room for improvement with your railroad corporation here, but that's not to say it is without merit. It is quite nice to look at, and it's quite a relaxing experience. But as far as the free mode goes, well, it's a license to print money, which means it's an opportunity to kind of make the networks that you want to see most of all and maybe experiment with stuff. Anyway, that's your lot for now. I will probably revisit the game when further development has occurred and there is something exciting going on. Well, that's assuming that something exciting goes on, Anyway, subscribe to make sure that you can watch whatever else I get up to, which invariably involves trains and indeed games that are rather like this. So, there's a fair chance you might quite enjoy some of it. I mean, I make no promises, obviously, because, I'm not a mug. I don't know your taste. But you're watching this, aren't you? In fact, you're still watching this, and we're at the end of the episode. And all I've done is vaguely shout at stuff while various things have occurred. Anyway, Colonel Failure, that's me. I'm off. I'll catch you again soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Well, okay, I feel like a Burke. I mean, this end section of the video is traditionally where I deliver my verdict on things and whether I think it's fun or not and whether I'm likely to return. But for some reason I felt compelled to do so at the end of the main bit, which rather leaves me sat here with not an awful lot to talk about. I could try and flog you a t-shirt, but frankly, I think you're smart enough to have bought one already if you wanted one. If you didn't want one, you probably haven't bought one yet. Or maybe you just need a little nudge in that direction. And that direction's down there. There's t-shirts. You can buy them with money. And then wear them on whichever part of your body suits you best. And from there, one would imagine prosperity will head in your direction. I've had it on good authority that every one of these cotton monoliths have been blessed by some kind of mountain-dwelling holy man or woman. It's the best I've got. Read the label when you get one. I think it's printed on the inside there. Right, that's it. I really don't have anything to tell you. So I'm going to push off now. Okay. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.